Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
In here just getting used to the new studio, the new room. And,
Yes.
and let's be clear, the studio is still under construction.
It is.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that aren't quite in yet, but I like it. And the reason I like it because even when you think about the old Breakfast Club studio, go back and watch like the first Breakfast Club interview or conversation from 13 years ago. It looks just like this. All of that stuff you saw, eventually accumulated over time.
It's coming together.
Yeah,
And let me shout out to my daughter, Madison. My wife went away for 20 days. She's on an all-girls trip vacation. What?
Your wife went away for 20 days on an
20
all-girls
days.
trip.
Yeah,
Why?
this is day number 3 or day number 2.
Why?
Her friend works overseas in Thailand, so she wanted to visit her best friend. And since she was over there were certain places she wanted to go visit, Bali and this, that, and the other. And of course, I couldn't go because I can't take off. So she decided to go. So it's like a bunch of them. My assistant went with her, aunties went with her. So they all went out there, and they're going to be out there for 20 days.
20 days is a long time.
I know.
Now,
And
if
I
you
got
said a week, I would understand. 20 days.
And I got the kids for 20 days. So like this morning, I had to make breakfast for them. I had to make lunch. I'm gonna pick them up today. So it's.
She treating you like a baby daddy, bro. you don't get the kids, but ever so often. So she dropping them off for 20 days.
She dropped off
bro.
and ran off. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah, so shout out to Madison, who's, she's in college, so she doesn't have to go back until, I think, the 21st or 22nd, so she's taking them to school every morning.
She's the oldest child.
She's the oldest. Yeah, she's holding the fort down with me.
She's the third parent.
Yeah, she's holding the fort
That's
down.
how it goes down. It shouldn't be that way. But
Absolutely.
It is.
He's like that sometimes. All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's start off with French Montana.
Rumor has it, rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty
All right,
patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes. On the Breakfast Club.
We're leaving the rumor report in 2022. I told y'all that already, but
We got to get new imaging and stuff. We'll do it today. All right, now, French Montana, he's in hot water. He was shooting a video outside of the Lickin', and 10 people got injured in a shooting. Now, the reason he's in hot water is the Miami Garden police are upset with him, saying he didn't get the proper permits, because if he had the proper permits, there would have been police presence, and they believe this wouldn't have happened. They believe this might have happened. A spectator, they believe, was watching and allegedly almost got robbed and allegedly pulled out a gun and started shooting. That's what they're saying. That's what they believe. All right?
Salute to the Godfather Elvis
Shout out to
Duran.
Godfather Elvis Duran, who just walked by.
You know what I don't like about that situation is that they're blaming
on French.
The French and the Lickin'.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Lickin' don't have nothing to do with that.
Not at
like
all.
you can't control the actions of an individual. Now I do agree with the police. If they had the proper police presence there, that probably would have deterred somebody from, doing the shooting. So if French didn't have the proper permits, I understand that, but it's still not like French's fault, and it's damn sure not the Lickin's fault.
Not at all. And if you ever go to Miami or Florida, I know they have the Lickins all over the place in Florida. Right. Definitely go to the Lickin'. The fried lobster tail is amazing.
Oh my God.
The grilled lobster tail, anything out of there is amazing. So definitely try it.
Absolutely, positively one of my favorite restaurants on the planet. Dropping the clues bombs for the Lickin'. Speak to my guy E-Class. Yes, when I do go to that crazy state called Florida, whether it's Orlando or Miami, I will pull up to the Lickin'.
Absolutely. Now, also, French Montana says his documentary is almost done. It's done, and it's done.
Oh.
And it's produced by Drake. We don't have audio? I thought they said we had audio. No? Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
Documentary out here.
What's the name of it?
For Khadijah.
Yeah.
That's for my mother. She came out here and she sacrificed for us. My father had left and she stayed and she helped me with the whole, become who I became. So I dedicated it to her. Drake is executive producing it.
Dope.
Yeah, so it's like it's a real immigrant story coming from Africa, from Morocco, and just to the hip hop culture in the Bronx, and really just being like in culture shock and just not knowing English when I was 13 when I came, and from there just taking it from that.
I really want to see Drake more in his executive producer bag in 2023. Not just with TV and film, but music as well. Because Drake EP some really dope shows. Top Boy,
Yep.
Euphoria, and just musically, I think Drake can help a lot of people too.
All right. And I'm looking forward to that documentary, too, because if you don't know, French Montana was the dude that started those DVDs, the Coke Boy DVDs, and then he started rapping, and then he picked up Chinks, he picked up a couple of other rappers, so salute to French Montana. Now, also, NBA YoungBoy, congratulations to him. Him and his girlfriend got married, Jazzy Michelle, his longtime girlfriend. So congratulations to them.
Dropping
They
the clue
married
bombs.
in Utah.
We're not calling him NBA YoungBoy no more. His name is NBA Young Man now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, last month he said he plans to move his whole family to Europe. He said he plans to stack some serious cash and he wants to get out of the way.
Why Europe? Go visit Ghana, NBA young man. Go visit Ghana, and I think you'd like it over in the motherland a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of
Why
Ghana,
Europe?
Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa, they did a huge festival and had over 50,000 people in Ghana.
Yeah, man.
Which is pretty dope. Performances included T-Pain, Erykah Badu, Jeremiah, Talib Kweli, and it was
Dave Chappelle
hosted by Dave Chappelle for a little bit. So that's pretty dope. So salute to Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa.
Yeah, salute to Chance and Vic. I saw them when I was in Ghana. If my kids didn't have school and practice and everything else, I definitely would have stayed in Ghana for another week and went to the Black Star Line Festival. I went to Afrochella.
Yeah, how was that? How was your experience there?
Well, first of all, drop on the clues bomb for Ghana. I love Ghana. I've never been to Ghana. I've been to Johannesburg before, but I never had been to Ghana. Ghana is an incredible, incredible place, and I feel anchored to their ancestors right now. And I feel like I brought some of that strength that they possess back with me because I went to Cape Coast Castle. And just the nightlife in Ghana. My God, I went to the strip club in Ghana. Y'all, I don't even go outside.
I heard you went out.
I was out. Me and Louis V was in the strip club.
I know Louis V was like,
Nyla
yeah.
Simone.
He was like, yeah, Charlamagne went out. I said, went out where? To the club. I said, to the club?
I was everywhere.
He was like, he went out every night.
I
We went
was
out every night.
But you know why? Because it's a lightness in Ghana that the heaviness that you feel in America, you don't feel that, in Ghana. So I was literally out every night. And my God, and I will say this, the service in Ghana is terrible.
What you mean?
Meaning that they get to you and they get to you.
Okay.
All right.
That's like the Caribbean, though.
No.
A lot of times in the Caribbean,
Not in places like Anguilla and Turks and Caicos because they're big on tourism, so they have to be great when it comes to service. But the best service we got in Ghana was absolutely in the strip club.
Really?
All right. Salute to the Silver Fox.
The Silver Fox strip club.
My God. Okay. It was nothing but Afro beats playing.
Okay.
And beautiful melanated African women everywhere.
All right.
And you can go in there and ball out. $30, you get a stack of money like
shut up,
this.
man.
I'm
Yo,
serious.
shut up, man.
You go in there with $30 or $100, you'll have a stack of, what they call them, CDs or SETIs or something.
I don't know.
Oh, my God. We had a ball. Me and the wife had a ball in the strip club in Ghana. You hear me?
So for people who want to travel to Ghana, thinking about traveling to Ghana or
Go
about
to
to travel to Ghana, what are 2 things they must do while they're in Ghana?
You got to go to one of the slave dungeons. You have to go to Cape Coast Castle or Elmina Castle. And you got to go to Silver Fox.
This guy's crazy.
You got to go to Silver Fox.
God.
You
All
absolutely, positively have to go to Silver Fox.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Now, who you giving that donkey to, man?
Oh, 4 after the hour, man. I need the Pittsburgh Steelers to come to the front of the congregation. This is a great way to start off the new year. Let's talk about reading the room.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast